Hello, everyone. Welcome. It's so nice to be here live with you. Oh my goodness. And welcome to the wonderful Wudang Mountain, which is my background right now. I, of course, am back in the UK, no longer in China. And I look forward very much to sharing some of my experiences and some of the codings and wonderful downloads that I had whilst I was there. But I do believe it might take a little while to unpick them. But if you're subscribed to my email newsletter, you'll hear about that soon enough, as I'll send an email out in the next couple of days or so. But I just wanted to do a little video today. I've had the absolute pleasure, and it brings me so much joy when I get to work one-to-one with people. And since I've been back home, I've had the pleasure of quite a few private appointments already. And one of the things that seems to have come up is a really interesting way to look at what many people call ascension and what the point of being here is and how to navigate really being here on earth. And one of the bits of wisdom that came through when I was channeling today was the phrase, your soul is the seed which grows through your body. And this was such a perfect phrase for when it came through, and it was very applicable for every wonderful soul I've met with so far in the past few days. Because, and this is something that was very evident as well when I was actually in China, so it was quite interesting. Because when I was in China, you'd be walking down the street in the evening, and everyone was outside. Everyone was outside, exercising, moving. They were dancing. They were hanging from trees on the outdoor gym. They were running or walking or playing table tennis. And it was very together. And I wasn't expecting that. It was very cool. And even at 6 o'clock in the morning, when we'd go outside and we'd do our training, we'd see once again people walking down the street, practicing Qigong, practicing Tai Chi in the park. And it was something so simple yet so profound because there were so many out there moving their body, being in their body. And it made me think a little bit of Britain. And I live here in England. And you don't see that, right? You don't see that. In China, everyone was just randomly doing whatever they want to do. It's like I'd walk past a guy who's just singing karaoke at 6 a.m. It was great. Just really random. And, everyone was just doing what felt good to them. No one was hurting anyone or anything like that. They were just literally making sure that they were getting set up for the day in a really good way. And I thought, wow, that's so cool. That's so perfect because really, we are here in this human form, and we spend so much time, especially in the Western world, trying to figure out the answers, trying to learn and study and discover. And well, what if there are, maybe there's 12 rays, and maybe each morning I need to set up my chakras and align and absorb all the 12 rays. And perhaps every week I need to do a merge with my monad or higher self or whatever. And it was fascinating because when channeling, my team were coming through and were saying it's too complicated, too intellectualized, too separate. Your soul is a seed from source that is planted within you in the physical vehicle that is your temple, your body. You are here to be in this physical form, and that is the vehicle that's going to take you through this whole life experience. But you, as source energy, created this unique seed. No one else can do you. No one else. No one else can live your life. No one else can discover, learn, create, explore, play, love, be as you can be. There is only one version of you. And that soul grows and expands in its light and its light quotient. That soul expands through living through the body. When we spend too much time out visualizing, and of course there is a place and a space for that, absolutely. But when we spend too much time in the mind in a different space, place, dimension, time, or plane, we're not in the body. And this was interesting because I had this revelation when I was on the Vipassana retreat in May and June. And that was at 10 days of meditation, 10 days of silence. And I realized through that meditation process that the particular type of meditation we were learning was a very simple meditation that would bring all of your mind back. So every time we've let it go out, every time that it is worried or thinking or planning something or whatever it's doing, it fogs us up. It makes things unclear. It fragments us. Parts of us get stuck left, right, and center. We create perforations in our auric field. And we're doing this each and every day. And every time we are out of our body, when we are not utilizing the body how it was built to its capacity, I get asked, it's not an uncommon question. It's a very frequent question. How do I activate my gifts? How do I activate my 12-strand DNA? How do I activate more than that? It's a question I get asked all the time. And it's fascinating because those things are only applicable to the human form. That we're trying to do it through only the mind. We're trying to do it by bypassing the human experience. That doesn't work. You have to be in the body, feel through the body, experience through the body, smell, taste, touch, hear, see through the body. The body is here to be a translator of energy, but it is only relevant and applicable if we are in the body. If we're not in the body, what's the point? We came here to be in the body. So be in the body, because when you're in the body, you're nourishing the seed of the soul. When you're nourishing the seed of your soul, the soul has the capacity to grow, to evolve. If you want the soul to become the higher self, and what that really means is that the light of the source energy that you are, that is pouring and funneling into you, has the space to fill up in your body because you've clarified the body, you've unified the layers of mind. How many times I speak about this in other workshops about conscious mind, subconscious mind, the emotions that create it, the unconscious mind, the shame, the trauma that creates that. Aligning them all, healing them all, reprogramming and soothing the nervous system. It's fascinating and it's quite simple, really. We're here to enjoy ourselves. We're here to really follow our bliss, follow our love, follow our truth, follow our joy, our happiness, whatever makes us excited. Yet we hinder ourselves and we stop ourselves through what others may think. No more, no more. It's okay to just be as quirky as you want to be. Enjoy what you want to enjoy, but are you really enjoying it because you like it? Or because it's a trend? It's a fashion? Discover, play, explore, but then see what sings to your soul and let your body tell you. You know when you're aligned with your higher self. You know when you are singing the song of your soul. When you are feeling that calm, grounded expansion of the heart. When you just know all is well. That's a beautiful place to be, and that's how it should be. Allow yourself, let yourself be that way. So I hope that this is helpful. The soul is the seed which grows through the body. I just felt that was beautiful and I needed to share that. I look forward very much to seeing most of you on Thursday night, where we are going to go into a workshop online with grounded feet and an open crown. And we're going to be going more into how you can really enjoy this human experience while still growing, expanding, and just really connecting with who you truly are and embodying that in your humanness. So if that calls to you, I'll see you on Thursday, the 22nd of August. And I'll see some of you, if you're local to Southampton, to Emery, Downs and Bank, or Emery, Bank and Downs. I'm not sure how you say that. On Tuesday, the 27th, I'll be in person with Jackie White, channeling directly, answering your questions in a hot seat style. So if you're local around the South Coast, I look forward to seeing you on Tuesday, the 27th as well. You can find all details in the description box below. But it's really lovely to be back, and I really look forward to sharing more and connecting with each one of you. Thank you to those who've booked private appointments. I still have 2 appointments left for August. That's on Friday the 23rd and Friday the 30th of August. I think the first appointment is about 11 a.m., 11:30 a.m. on 23rd I have left. And I think around 2:30 p.m. on the 30th. If it calls to you, I'd love to meet with you. See you soon. Lots of love.